Hi, this is Bill Koenig for Straight Circle Martial Arts, and this is joint lock footwork number 2. So in the last video we talked about moving together as a unit. Legs, body, hands all at the same time. Once you get that down, then you have to understand how to use them. So today I'm going to cover entering. So this is where people mess this up. They get grabbed, they stay in their spot, and they try to apply a joint lock from their spot. That's great, and it's good statically, because he's not trying to punch my face in. But he's in balance. There's nothing to prevent him from keep fighting or hitting me or moving or anything else. What you want is you don't want him standing straight like this. You want him off balance to where he's in a weak spot. So as he grabs, what I want to do, and there's two ways to do this. You can do this soft, or you can do this with a little tension that moves him. So if I'm going to do this soft, what I want to do is I want to enter and just relax and take his spot. So what I'm doing effectively is I'm trying to move and escape and come into something. That's all it is. I move, I escape, but while I'm coming to him. Because while I come to him, do you see how he starts to shift backwards? And you see the balance. He's starting to lose balance a little bit. And that's when these things start to work. They don't work well when he's in structure. The other way to do this is I use a little tension. The problem with this is people take this too far. They tense their legs, they tense their hips, and they can't move. All I want is enough tension at the points where he can't bend them really well. It's almost like if he wraps his arm around and he goes to pull my elbow down. And he pulls really hard. And he's pulling, drops some weight. He can drop all he wants because I have just enough tension in that elbow and that hand to support his weight. But you notice the rest of me is relaxed. So he can't move the arm, but I can move. The same thing happens if he grabs me. So if he grabs me and I start to move, what happens is I move my legs and my hands and I maintain just a little tension in my wrist and my elbow. And look, I walk through him. You see him move? He moves because what happens is as I take his space, he's going to tip to 1 foot. When he tips to 1 foot, I can walk through him because there's just no balance. It's not that I'm really strong or really big or really skilled. It doesn't matter. What happens is I go in, I go like that, and I tip him. And the minute I tip him, I can move him. So if you get a lot of tension from somebody, and by the way, you will never move him stiff. If he tenses up like this and I fight against him on this straight line, the bigger, stronger guy always wins. Always. What I need to do is I need to move. And see how I start to circle him on a line that's not strong for him. And as I do that, see how, look, I walked in. Just that little step. See that little step coming forward? And you can see him move with me. He has to. Because of his tension, he's locked to me. As I step, he steps. It's not really a choice. So you can either escape, right, and come into a lock, or you can walk into him, off balance him, and then try and find something from there. It doesn't matter, right? Soft, a little tension, I don't care. They both work. You just got to find when they work. But again, you cannot crash. You can't go straight at them like this and expect them to do this. You got to move off the line. And then you got to use circles. So as you circle, move off the line. Once you feel you have a weak position, you re-enter. When you re-enter and take his space, that's when he becomes weak. You got to take him out of his position of structure and power and replace it with yours. This has been Bill Koenig for Straight Circle Martial Arts. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I will see you again next time.